Welcome to Pull the Trigger 101. Private Allen here is going to do a quick weapons demonstration to show you locals how it's done. No offense, but I see a lot of you guys firing from the hip and spraying bullets all over the range. You don't end up hitting a damn thing and it makes you look like an ass. Private Allen, show him what I'm talking about. See what I mean? He sprayed bullets all over the damn place. You've got to pick your targets by aiming deliberately down your sights from a stable stance. Private Allen, show our friends here.
Yes, I'm actually streaming Modern Warfare 2. I'm mostly just going to be streaming on Twitch, but I'm doing this one just so you guys know that I'm actually streaming. I've had a voice reveal for years now. Also, is the volume all good?
Several targets at once. Good. Note that frags tend to roll on sloped surfaces, so think twice before tossing one uphill. All right. Thanks for the help, Private Allen. Now get over to the pit. General Shepard wants to see you run the course.
Hey, Private. Welcome back to the pit. Heard General Shepard wants to pull a shooter from our unit for some special op. Anyway,
New moves? Like what? Strafe differently? Oh no.
Good, now switch to your sidearm
That wasted time.
You see how fast that was? Remember, switching to your pistol's always faster than reloading. Well, smile for the cameras and don't miss. Shepard's gonna be watching. The best shooter gets to join the Prima Donna squad. If that's your thing. Very impressive, man. You made that course your bitch.
All 100 units, get to your victors. We're headed out.
We've lost contact.
Everyone get to your vehicles. We're moving out.
Water record first try? I don't know about that. Water record right now is actually really good. Already 4 seconds behind. I usually get a 124 almost every run, so who knows what will happen. I have done a few runs streamed on Twitch before this. And yeah, I mostly get 124s, had a couple 123s.
Keep up the pressure on those RPG teams. If that bridge layer gets hit, we're swimming. Allen, switch to the M203.
Warlord, this is Hunter 2-1, requesting airstrike to grid 2521-1. Target is a white 12-story apartment building.
Oh, drop some rounds and we'll cross the river.
Hunter 2-1, this is Warlord. Solid copy. I have Devil 1-1, flight of 2, F-15s online, stand by for relay. Hunter 2-1, this is Devil 1-1, flight of 2 F-15s, time on station 15 miles, holding at 3 Sierra Northwest.
If you want to see me stream more often, I'm on Twitch. Just advertising that constantly here. The link should be in the description.
Complete. Oscar Mike, move out.
We're moving out! Let's go, get your ass back in the vehicle!
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Which building is it, sir?
That's all 1 o'clock.
In which building?
Hey, Dave, which one is it? Is it the one on the left or the right?
Hey, isn't this danger close for for the task force? Come on, since when does Shepard care about going too close? Get some, baby! Woo! Battalion is Oscar! Alright, Oscar Mike! The building's going down! Hunter 2, breaking away.
Copy, Hunter 2. All Hunter 2 victors, keep an eye on Pacific. We're not clear to engage unless they fire first. Stay on the rooftops, the hospitals. Stay frosty.
I got nothing, dude. This place is dead.
Overlord, Hunter 2-1. We're passing Tunnel Harvey. Cross Street Elizabeth. Roger that, Hunter 2-1. Proceed with caution.
Alright, stay frosty, you guys. This is the Wild West.
I know, right? 3 minutes of nothing right now. Best level.
Watch those alleys.
3-foot mobiles. Balcony, 12 o'clock. Probable militia. Are they armed? Negative. They're just watching us.
I bet they're scouting us.
Can you see him? Can you see him?
I don't see Jack!
All Hunter victors. This is Sergeant Foley. Prepare to engage.
Engage!
We're
We're
taking
going
sniper
in!
fire from multiple directions.
Guess I had bad timing here. Maybe we'll do another stream later on.
Hunter 2-1, this is Hunter 2-3. Thanks for the assist. We're leaving on Hunter 3's Humvee. Over.
Gentlemen, good work on taking the town. Private Allen, you'll be taking orders from me from now on. I'll brief you on the chopper. Let's go.
Copy that, Hunter 2-1.
Get the wounded to the... Brakes over, Butch. Let's go. Stay here and spot. Wait for my go. Good luck. See you in the far side.
No, Japanese isn't faster. Spanish is the fastest by like a couple of seconds. English is second fastest.
Tango on your 6. Take cover, they're onto you. Target on your right. Get out of there, they found you. I'm seeing some activity on the runway. Looks like 20 plus foot mobiles headed your way. That's the fueling station. I'm headed for the hangar. Get there ASAP.
Took a scenic route, right? Let's go.
Go upstairs and look for the ACS module. Roach, I'm being compromised. Keep a low profile and hold your fire. Roach, go to plan B.
Stay close and hug the wall. We use the MiGs for cover and cross the tarmac to the southeast.
Sometimes soap doesn't teleport, and no one knows why, but I got lucky.
Rush, take that snowmobile.
Kilo 6-1, the primary exco point is compromised. We're en route to the backup LZ using enemy transport. Meet us there, over. Bravo 6, this is Kilo 6-1. Roger that, out. All tangos to the rear! Just gonna run them! Go, go! Don't slow down! Keep moving or you're dead! Go, go, go! Come on! Come on!
Also, is the weird resolution bothering anyone? It's usually what I use on Twitch, but I think YouTube gets black bars with it. But it just kind of fits everything in more easily. That was actually pretty good. Save some time. Alright, that's good. Making it fit into a 16:9 window with a 16:9 game is just not great usually.
Ghost, the plates are a match.
Copy. Any cyber has right-hand man.
Negative. It stopped twice already, no sign of them. Wait, it stopped again. Stand by. Got a positive ID. Whoever these guys are, they're not happy to see him. Ghost, we have a situation here. Get down! Get down! Getting away, Roach, let's go! Let's go!
This is the hardest trick in the game for me, by the way.
Ghost, the driver's dead. We're on foot. He's down.
I did it. Usually I miss that window shot, like 50% of the time.
Check out the favela for any signs of Rojas. That's where this guy is headed.
Let's go. Remember, there are civilians.
line for backup. You'll have to do this on your own. Good luck. Royce, give me a sit rep. Over.
Honestly, all of the above. It's the only Coda campaign I remotely enjoy playing. It's definitely my favorite to speedrun, but mostly because I know all the things to speedrun it. I haven't been bothered to learn the other ones, because it's just not as fun. Yeah, I don't know about easiest to speedrun. I haven't tried the other ones. Can't really compare. It's one of the shortest too, which is important to me. I don't want to be running a game for like 3 hours in one go. Favorite mission is probably just like old times, the second last one.
Overlord, this is Hunter 2-1, requesting air support. Over.
Hunter 2-1, all air support is already engaged. Additional ground support is en route to your position, but has encountered heavy resistance. Over. I got a visual on the smoke coming from the crash site. Maxwell Raptor went down.
Almost got melee there. Also, yeah, people aren't familiar with speedrunning this. The most common way to die is just a random melee that has more range than normal. Hardest to speedrun? This mission's definitely got to be up there. There's so many little things you've got to do. But also at the same time, anyone can learn to do this one pretty well. Okay, like this. I got unlucky. So now I lost like 10 seconds and I have to kill these guys here. If I didn't know how to handle this, I would have lost like a minute. I should normally get that north side line immediately, but my teammates killed too many people or something. Basically just random. I only lost like 5 seconds there, but now I'm not really where I want to be. I think I'll get there in time. Clearing out that building can be a hassle too. Sometimes they just hide somewhere else. Okay, that worked. And I'm kind of ignoring chat while I'm focusing here, but I'll check it again soon. This game is very stable. There's very few like super broken glitches. The standard difficulty is Recruit. Some people run it on Veteran, but definitely not me. It just doesn't seem like fun.
10 plus KIAs. Good hit, good hit. Hunter 2-1, be advised, multiple enemy foot mobiles have been sighted near the taco joint. Over. Ramirez! Use the remote control predator missiles. We got incoming infantry. Keep them away from Megatown. Hunter 2-1, be advised, 15 plus enemy foot mobiles approaching north of your location, over. Oh man, that's at least 10 more confirms, Hunter 2-1, good shooting. Remember, we got hostiles. Use your predator drone control rigs to protect clusters. Hunter 2-1, be advised, multiple enemy foot mobiles have been sighted near the taco joint, over. Take down the helicopter, go!
The Predator is offline! I repeat, the Predator is offline!
Nice work.
The remaster is, it has like more cutscenes, generally slower paced, and it really does not run well on my PC. Even if I wanted to run it, I probably couldn't really. But it's not as good of a speedrun, in my opinion.
Hunter 2-1 relay from Goliath 1, you got an enemy helicopter loaded for bear approaching your area, over.
I started playing games on PC in like 2006 or so. Modern Warfare 2 was my first shooter game on PC actually. So.
The UAV is offline. The UAV is offline. The Predator drone is offline.
And yeah, that helicopter strat is a new strat. I should save like 10 or so seconds here, maybe 15. Quite a bit of time. Got a bit of bad RNG at the start, but other than that it actually went pretty well. I'm actually ahead of world record pace here now.
We still got 2,000 cities in Arcadia. If you got a family there, it's your lucky day. We're gonna go save their lives.
11 seconds ahead. Actually might be the fastest I've ever been to this point.
Sir, the militia's closing in. Almost 200 of them, front and back.
We're gonna have to fight our way to the LZ. Let's go.
What about Rojas?
That was unlucky. I had to wait for them to clear out the rest of the bad guys. Usually I can just keep going fast. Lost a couple seconds.
Wake up! Roach, we can see them from the chopper. They're coming for you, dozens of them.
I'm too used to the melee yelling now. Doesn't
Get the hell out of there!
shock me like that, but it's definitely mildly irritating when I hear a lot of them at once.
Roach, we're circling the area, but I can't see you. You've got to get to the rooftop.
Oh, that was terrible. Yeah, that lost like 5 seconds.
Where to go, my friend? Just get us to the suburb.
I'm 27. I don't really have a good answer to where my username originated from. I just first started playing a game online and decided I need a name, and I came up with it.
Hunter 2-1, this is Hunter 2-1 actual. Let's go!
I have played plenty of Spec Ops, I just am not doing that right now, I guess. More interested in campaign runs for the moment. The Luger guy might still be here. He found the stream almost immediately and was talking to me at the start. Also, for anyone who doesn't know, this mission is completely random. What I do pretty much doesn't matter, it's all up to Foley moving fast. Modern Warfare 3 is just so not fun though. I don't know. Oh god. Melee. This is one of the least risky missions in the game too, like, should never die on this level. I've been speedrunning since 2010. Basically 10 years now. First started by playing the pit, seeing how low I could make that time. So if I get a yes sir line here, that means Foley is fast. And I got it. So he's either like fast or medium pace, but he's not slow. That's nice.
Report back to Overlord. Shepard out.
Alright. You heard the man. 4677 Brookmere Road. Move!
Yeah, that's not great. It's decent. So the best time for him to enter the house is like 2:15. 2:25 is very average, which is I got a 2:24 there. But it could be up to like 10 seconds worse if I got really unlucky. Or maybe I wanted a snack too. I've never played any Battlefield game.
Ramirez, get that briefcase. What's left of it?
Yeah, Portal 2 seems like a great speedrun game. Maybe you should try that, Josh.
Get a couple of photos for G2. Shepard's not gonna like this. Overlord, the HBI is dead.
That was decent, but it was a bit of time. Yeah, pretty much. No, I haven't done any Black Ops at all.
Team 1 STV is away. Hotel 6, bearing 019er. USS Dallas deploying Team 2. RV at the objective. Hotel 6, depth 20 meters.
Favorite thing to speedrun? That just changes from time to time. There's a little game called Cyberhook now that's pretty fun. It's in beta, in demo. I don't know where you can get the demo now. I think Alienware was doing a giveaway or something like that. Modern Warfare 2 is always somehow kind of fun. The pit is better than FNG. FNG is too simple. It's like relatively easy to get a very good run.
We'll take them out at the same time. On your go.
If you just include like the only gameplay sections in this level, it's probably the shortest one in the game too. At least when you speedrun it, it is.
Section 1 Alpha. Moving up to Section 2. Roger that, Hotel 6. We're clear. Civilian hostages at your position. Watch your fire. Roger that. Team 1 moving to breach.
I have seen Hot Lava. I think I was invited to beta test that a little bit, but
Hostages secured in Section 2 Echo.
I did not enjoy. Oh wait, no. Alright, I was. Group of people wanted to get into it and brought me along, but I did not enjoy the movement at all because you can't strafe more than one direction per jump, which just doesn't feel great to me somehow.
Clear. Clear. Control. All deck 2 hostages secured. Enemy radio. I think we're gonna have company, sir. Set up a plan B. Get some C4 on those bodies. Go.
15 seconds on the pit is either an incredible time in Spec Ops or a pretty good time in campaign with accuracy bonus.
Control, this is Hotel 6. Our cover is blown. Copy that. Intel still indicates hostages and possible explosives on the top deck.
Okay, just get stuck and everything. That's nice.
Position and wait. Hotel 6 hostages from lower deck are being extracted by Team 2. Proceed to the
Yeah, that melee. That was cool. He really shouldn't have. I might die here.
reinforcements to handle the SAM sites. Over.
Somehow I didn't.
We're working on it. Out. Split up. We can twang through these hallways. Roger that. We'll call in for Exfil and LZ Bravo. Let's go. Those hostages aren't going to rescue themselves. Smoke screen. Hotel 6, be advised. Hostages have been confirmed at your
That's not what I wanted at all. God, that was terribly messy.
You got thermal sights. Now would be a good time.
How did I kill a hostage? Are you kidding me?
Roger that. We'll call in for Exfil and LZ Bravo. Let's go. Those hostages aren't going to rescue themselves.
Yeah, that should just work like that. Now this will be fine.
Hostages have been confirmed at your location along with possible explosives. Over. CENTCOM needs us to take the top deck ASAP so they can send in the Marines. Move.
Oh,
Move up.
time loss here. I'm not ahead anymore.
Switching to thermal scope. Move. Clear. Room clear.
The grenade launcher is the same speed as... Well, okay, so basically every weapon is fast except for assault rifles. But if you have an assault rifle with a grenade launcher, then it's fast. Or an AK is fast. Very awkward.
Get your team ready for phase 2 of the operation. Out. Punisher to all flights in the vicinity of grid 255202. Local airspace is secure. I repeat, local airspace is secure. Proceed on course to target area along route November 2. Punisher, this is Hunter.
Yeah, I don't know why, like, if there's anyone in that area, I can't breach the door. The first time through, I don't know why there were so many people there. It's just not normal. Like, you saw the second time was pretty clean, which is usually how it goes. But enemy movement is just super random in this game.
All SAM sites have been neutralized. 30 seconds.
If I get a very hard skip here, I can save back a lot of the time. But I almost never get it. It's quite difficult. Any other games like MW2 I enjoy? I mean, I play a few games. Some of them I don't speedrun. I played a lot of Portal 2 for a while. Played a lot of Seum for a while. I didn't make many videos on that one though, because it had in-game leaderboards. So just for reference here, like, my world record is a 1:22:46, but my second best time is a 123.50. But there's still a lot of room to get like a second best run in here. And even world record is still technically plausible.
All snipers, this is McTavish.
I probably won't. Oh my god, that RPG, that's amazing.
All snipers, clear to engage. Left right.
I've never seen that before. That just saved like 3 seconds. Okay, world record incoming.
Stabilize. Shift right.
Okay, saved like 2 seconds. Close enough.
See 4 hostiles on the next tower.
This is one of the most complex missions too. You can lose a lot of time for not much reason here.
Shepard, get
Sometimes.
the players to cease fire immediately. That was too close.
I'll try to buy you some time. One man in a gulag doesn't mean much to the Navy at this point.
Bloody Yanks. I thought they were the good guys. Ghost cut the chatter. Stay frosty. Second wave going in. Stand by. 10 feet. 2-1 touching down at target. Team 1 is deployed. Going into go, go, go! 3 going into overhead. Neutralized. That recovered over. 5-3. This is 2-1. Solid copy on hold. 2-1 is in position for gunfire. Copy 2-1. Raising target on the second floor. 2-1 copy. He's got a tally on 6 days. Stand down.
To be completely honest, my goal isn't really to get world record with these runs. Like, I'm already very happy with my world record time. I'm mostly just going for consistency, stuff like that. If I get world record, that's a nice bonus.
Cell clear. All right. I'm patching.
That was very good RNG as well,
Progress on the security
on
cameras.
top of getting a very fast beginning.
You have the location for prisoner 627?
Sometimes soap can just be 10 seconds slower.
Searchlight tracking hostiles on your floor. That should make your job easier.
Sometimes I can push him through the wall here to save like 1 second. Oh,
We've had a security door. Get
I almost got it.
I'm working on it. This hardware is ancient.
Ghost, you open the
There we go.
door.
Roger. Stand by. Got it.
Let's go.
I'm Australian. That's a very common mistake for Americans to make apparently.
Clear.
Confusing Australians and
Cell clear. Boom.
people from England.
These cells are deserted.
Got it. Prisoner 627 been transferred to the east wing. Head through the armory in the center.
So this skip here, if I can make it up these stairs quickly,
Squad, head to the armory down.
save like 10 seconds. Really difficult there.
Bad news, mate. I'm tracking 3. No
I'm already probably too slow.
converging on your position.
Let's go. We're too exposed.
You have to get it like first try.
Ghost, open the door.
Bloody hell. They've blocked it from the hard line. I'll still on the bypass. Be advised.
That went pretty well.
Tango's headed your way.
We need more cover. Grab a riot shield. Grab one of those riot shields. Open the door.
Almost there. Routing through the auxiliary circuit.
Go, go, go. I'll draw the fire with the riot shield.
That melee was close. This is still really, really quick.
Out that window. Captain McTavish, last floor clear. We'll link up with you at the bottom. We got a camera feed in solitary
Risky strutting coming.
down in that section. Squad, switch them vision.
Aye, of course. Oh my god, all the way back here too, that's not good.
Captain McTavish, last floor clear. We'll link up with you at the bottom.
I should have thrown a flash, but I thought I could just shoot them.
Solitary confinement is dead.
Bad choice.
Must be down in that section. Roger that. Squad, switch them vision.
Just like that.
The Navy isn't in a talking mood right now. Stand by. Bravo 6, they've agreed to stop firing for now. Keep going. I'll keep you posted. Out.
Got shower rooms about 30 feet ahead of you on the left. You'll have to breach the wall to get in.
Nice melee. Oh, nice swarm of people there. Okay, well that's dumb. Now I'm gonna die if I fall down the hole. Yeah.
I've detected 2 heat signatures. One of them should be prisoner 627.
I probably won't keep streaming on YouTube. I might do a couple more, but I'm mostly streaming on Twitch. Which the link should be in the description. I think I misspelled it in there or something. I don't know how to fix it. Favorite gun in Modern Warfare 2? I mean, I think the P90 is objectively the best. But I really like the Vector red dot sight for some reason.
Bravo 6, be advised. They started the bombardment
Oh,
early.
you...
Get the hell out of there now.
I don't know how that guy blocks me sometimes. Literally cheating. Here is another trick that I can't do that saves like no time. I don't understand how to do this jump. It just like doesn't work. Just hit things. Terrible. But you can see out of bounds if you get over that wall.
Whatever you're gonna do, son, do it fast!
Bravo 6, I see your flare. Spy rig on the way.
Oh wow, I didn't see Diggles here. I'm assuming you're asking about the stair thing. Right strafing absolutely would not work. Because you're like bouncing off a left angled slope thing. That was kind of bad. That honestly could have been like a 745 or something. But, oh well. Still less than a minute behind. That's pretty good, to be honest. I can save a bit of time on this level and on the next level if it goes well. Not a lot, but this level was about 5 seconds slow on water record, and the next one was about maybe 10. It's a bit random though.
They got optics on us. Snipers, RPG teams, and heavy arms fire. All floors. 12 o'clock due west of our position. Negative 2-1 actual. All available air units are currently tasked with multiple casevacs along the Potomac.
I can't make up 44 seconds anymore. Like if you see best possible time, that's if I hit all my gold splits from here on. I'll get like a high 122. Trying to get a striker, but P90 is not bad at all. Nice block.
Roger that, 2-1. Footer 2-1, be advised, hostiles on the southwest corner of the 5th floor are hammering the evac site. Over. Overlord, we're on the 5th floor. Proceeding to the southwest.
But eco is awkward there.
Copy, Overlord. We are occupied to
Oh
the
my
5th
god.
floor. I got movement. Enemy fire being eliminated in section 4, Charlie. Copy that, 2-1. All of the units.
This is also probably one of my favourite levels though. And I'm supposed to kill 4 people here, but I lost count. I think that's 5. I don't really play Remaster anymore. Like, if something interesting happens in specifically that game, like a new route, I might check it out. But it doesn't really do anything better than this game in my opinion.
Get on that sniper rifle. Scan for targets to the south of the Washington Monument.
How many times I rage quit? I don't tend to rage quit on this game, I guess.
Hunter 2-1, be advised you have enemy foot mobiles converging on your position. Stay frosty. Hunter 2-1, recommend you clear out of there. I see a mass of foot mobiles converging on your position.
It's also a surprisingly decent level to speedrun, because all the stuff that actually matters is right at the start. So the huge cutscene at the end doesn't really get in the way like most cutscenes do. I mean, it looks better, but it also runs worse. I don't know, graphics aren't that important to me when speedrunning. Like, they're a nice bonus, they're free. Like, if I go get a really good PC upgrade, maybe I'll run some more remaster, if it actually runs correctly. But even then, I'll probably still play this one mostly. This was actually not great. I think I lost a bit of time. Somewhere. So I'm probably not going to save much, or any. Now we get 3 minutes of cutscene, where nothing I do matters.
Interrogative. Has the Washington Monument site been evacuated? Over.
Negative 2-1, they're still pinned down by infantry and light armor from the World War II memorial. Doesn't look good from here. Over.
Hunter, this is Dagger 2-1. We are in position at the LZ on the rooftop. What's your status?
Copy, Overlord. We'll do what we can from the air. Out.
First wave of civilian transports is away. Reaper 2, proceed with second stage evacuation. Litter urgent personnel only.
Favorite Spec Ops? That changes from day to day, but The Pit, Breach and Clear, or Cristo Redentor are all pretty good.
3, 2, 4, and 2, 5 are all the way. Ground units at LZ4, fall back now.
Modern Warfare 3, I mean, the Spec Ops is kind of interesting. The campaign is kind of terrible. To be completely fair about my opinion on Modern Warfare 3, I haven't played it enough to give constructive criticism of why it's bad. I just get bored every time I try to start learning it and do something else. Speedrunning the Spec Ops of it is less bad. I have done that a little bit, but it's still just not as fun. Also, it doesn't help that I get sensitivity bugs with Modern Warfare 3, so when I'm moving my mouse around, sometimes it will just skip to a really high sensitivity. And you can fix that by lowering the polling rate of your mouse, but then that doesn't feel as nice to play with either. So it's just not great. I have not done any speedruns of Code 4. Same thing with Modern Warfare 3, honestly. It's not as bad, but every time I try and learn a level, I just get bored. I've done a couple individual levels. I think I've got one record on there right now. Also, look at this floor. It doesn't let me prone, but when I crouch, I'm like super low. Portal 2. No thanks. That game is not as fun anymore. I mean, I haven't done full game runs of it, but it does not seem fun. Saved a little bit of time, but not much.
Price, I can barely see Roach shooting my
So if I get lucky here, I might be able to save like 10 seconds. But it's very much up to how fast Price wants to run. Getting detected here makes him move a little bit more quickly.
The rest of the team landed near Ghost, pretty far to the east. We're spotted. Take them out. Convoy coming. Get out of sight.
He's still alive. Okay. So while you're detected, price moves more quickly, but staying detected for too long can cause a soft lock, which you don't see until like 3 minutes later. So that's basically run over if you get that soft lock. I haven't been speedrunning from release. Like, from this far in the future it might seem like it, but I bought it on release and basically played multiplayer, and then started doing speedruns of the pit like 6-7 months later, 9 months later maybe. I think it was in August. So it was almost a year after release, which at the time felt really late, but now I'm like, I've started earlier than almost anyone that still plays.
A UAV loaded with ATMs is en route to your position.
Hopes for the next Modern Warfare. I don't even know what's the next one going to be. I haven't played Modern Warfare 2019, so I don't know what that's like. But stuff being on battle.net bothers me quite a bit, so it's not likely that I even get it, to be honest, because it probably will be on there. Nice sniper. I don't even know where he was. What? Back on something. I guess still alive. And I missed it. Oh god, that's not great. It's a waste of missile though. That shouldn't really be a time loss, since it's all up to price. I don't know where Price is, but he should be past me by now if I want a decent time. Who knows?
AGM missiles online. Good hit. Looks like at least 3 kills.
I'm not sure what you're asking that I missed. I already don't remember. This is pretty good. This will save some time. I started speedrunning because my internet went down and I couldn't play multiplayer, so I thought, why not try some pit, see how fast I can do this. And then I realized it was really fun. Much more fun than multiplayer is. Of course I didn't soft look, not John. I know how to avoid that. This wasn't great, but it was decent. Save some time. Now we get the cutscene level. So yeah, what is Modern Warfare 2019 like a reboot of COD 4, and then they're going to do a sequel to that, which is like a reboot of MW2? Is that what's going on? Because I'm not super interested unless they have Spec Ops. And even the Modern Warfare 2 remaster didn't have Spec Ops, so like, yeah.
This is ISS Control. Houston's requesting a feed from your helmet cam, over. They want you to look over towards the dark side of the Earth. Should be cresting the horizon about 15 degrees east of the starboard PV arrays. There it is. We're getting your feed, Sat-1. Come in, Houston. Are you getting this?
Copy that, ISS. Video feed from Sat-1 is clear. Sat-1, keep tracking the bogey. We're looking into it.
I have not tried speedrunning any Black Ops.
Houston, we're not scheduled for any satellite launches today, are we?
ISS Houston, stand by. You may have a problem here.
But yeah, mostly it's a new game, so I don't know, there's no nostalgia factor there. And it's on battle.net, which bothers me a lot. I really like being able to just have all my stuff on one platform. It's honestly a big reason I don't go back and play more MW2 Remaster, because it's just a hassle to go open that other program and go find it. But yeah, like, Black Ops is bad for speedruns. The main reason is that you don't get the good movement here. You can still strafe, but you can't like chain them together quickly. So it's just, I don't know, a little more basic, a little more boring. Although to be honest, if there was like a movement only level, I would probably be interested in trying that, just to see how the strafes work in that game. Like how many B-hops you have to do between strafes, that kind of stuff.
What the hell are we gonna do now, man? Russians got us outnumbered, shit's falling from the sky, we're screwed, man. We're totally hooked.
Get it, Pip Corporal. Our weapons still work, which means we can still get some...
I know, right? How rude is that?
What the hell was that?
They're here.
You going out there? Are you nuts?
But also, I wonder how many people actually died, because like, in this scene we see like dozens of Russians die, but our entire team is just somehow completely unharmed. But surely there are other teams of people that just got destroyed by all that explosions.
Looks like optics are down.
Rerun. Yeah, I don't own that, so I don't, and I think COD is always like unreasonably expensive. I'm probably not going to get that and try it, but I think a few people had mentioned that to me when it came out.
Oh, we will fire on you! I don't remember the damn countersign, alright? I'm just a runner. Don't shoot!
The proper response is Texas, soldier.
But what is free run? Is it just like you run around a bit and then you run out of stamina and then you start sprinting again?
Keep heading north. So where are you going then? Tell everyone else. Get to Whiskey Hotel. Go!
You heard the man. Let's go.
Also, fun fact, if I die here, I get set back like a full minute of just waiting around. Because this game's autosave system is amazing. Also, this may come as a surprise to most people, but I'm actually not a fan of skill-based movement in speedrun games generally, even though I'm good at most of them.
Star.
But I feel like it makes the competition generally a little bit bland, because one person gets the best at the skill-based movement and then just gets all the records. Oh, that was terrible.
feet dry. Who,
Cut the chatter. Ramirez, take
whoa, check out the seal on this door. I thought the president's bunker was under the west wing.
Exactly, most people prefer that, but I guess I'm Mr. Unpopular Opinions most of the time.
Real or not, man, this place is history.
Also, one of the hardest skips in the game coming up. Saves like 30 seconds if I can do it. It's kind of skill based, kind of random.
Hustle up! Get to Whiskey Hotel! Keep the 240, keep the 2 Bravos! Get more men moving on the left flank!
Oh, super close. That's still gonna save like 10 seconds, but it could have saved 30. It's gonna save 10 seconds if I don't get stuck and like do this next section slowly, that is. If I do this slowly, I'm toast. Okay, nice. Oh, it's a lot of people. I think I did that fine.
We got less than 2 minutes. Let's go. 90 seconds. We gotta push through.
Yeah, so the beginning thing, I shot near follow to stumble him, because that's just the setup I have that I like, and then throw the grenade so he runs away and lays down. But the whole point is, I need to get him into the middle of that room before he reaches the guy he starts his dialogue with. And I was very close. I was probably like half a second too slow. Because I got him to teleport, but he didn't make it to the middle of the room. And that's the reason it's RNG. Sometimes he will just move to the middle of the room more quickly than other times. And if I go too fast, like I could have done it fast if I wanted to, but if I go too fast, it will almost never work. Because his movement up there is just a little bit random. So I mostly just got a little bit unlucky, to be honest. So without attempting that skip at all, this level is usually around a 240. With getting it fully, it's like a 212, 210. And with the weird half thing I got, it's like a 230-ish. That's still decent. But obviously I got the good full skip in world record, so I lost like 20 seconds there.
Snipers in position.
Strike team go. Engage Mecca up on sight.
Roger that. Solid copy.
Like, I play bits and pieces of the rest of the Modern Warfare series just because the movement's the same. Like, I'll pick singular levels that seem interesting and speedrun those. But other than that, I don't really like any other COD games, to be honest.
We got 2 trucks leaving the target building.
I mean, Black Ops 1 Zombies is kind of fun for casual playthrough, but it gets super boring when you play it competitively because it just takes too long.
Moving vehicles have been neutralized. Be advised, we have not, I repeat, we have not spotted Makarov, and no one else has left the house. Those trucks may have been decoys. Over.
That was the most useless grenade launcher I've ever used. And that guy's in last stand, that might be a problem. I did not. Honestly, I think the first time I played this, I was paying so little attention I didn't really understand the plot. And by this point, I've seen it all too many times.
Basement clear! Copy, basement clear.
Last stand, terrible guy. Yeah.
All clear. Squad.
That's still alright, but it could be like 10 seconds faster.
Scarecrow, photographs.
Roger that.
Shepard,
The strat here is I plant a strike rack and pick up later.
no sign of Mecca.
But it's probably just going to vanish because it does that sometimes.
Plenty. At least 50 live guns here, but no sign of Makarov. Perhaps our intel was off.
Well, the quality of the intel's about to change. This safe house is a bloody gold mine.
Copy that. Ghost, have your team collect everything you can for an operations playbook. Names, contacts, places, everything.
Well, already
Have I accidentally speedrun a mission? I don't know what that means.
That's the idea. I'm bringing up an extraction force ETA 5 minutes. Get that intel. Shepherd out.
Other games right now. Pretty much that Cyberhook beta demo thing I talked about.
I've got the front. Go.
On my way.
Other than that, not really.
Task Force, this is Price. More of Makarov's men just arrived at the boneyard. So, cover me. I'm gonna slot that guy over there and use his radio to tap into their comms. Ghost, we're going silent for a few minutes. Good luck up there in Russia. Price out.
Roach, there's an armory in the basement. Better stock up while you can.
Makarov's men are going to do whatever it takes to keep us from leaving with this intel. We need to protect the DSN until the transfer's done. Use the weapons caches and set up your claymores if you've got any left. Defensive positions, let's go.
Ready to engage.
What the hell was that?
Be advised, you have a large concentration of hostiles moving in from the southeast. They just breached the perimeter. I'll try to thin them out before they get too close. Recommend you switch to scope weapons.
This entire section doesn't matter, by the way. Like, it's set to 5 minutes for the files to copy, basically. So as long as I don't die, it's all good.
RPG team moving in from the southwest.
Got it. RPG team moving in from the southwest.
I'm in position. Sniper team 1 to strike team. Be advised, we've got enemy helos approaching from the northwest and southeast. He's down. Enemy choppers in 15 seconds.
Roger that. 15 seconds.
Tango down. RPG team approaching from the west. Solid copy. RPG team approaching from the west. Enemy fast attack choppers coming in from the northwest. Roger that. Enemy helos approaching from the northwest.
Gotta cover the front line.
I'm moving to the main windows. I need someone to mine and cover the driveway approach.
Got one.
Roach, use your claymores on the driveway and pull back to the house.
I just think he's a little weird for being so insistent on calling me that. But it doesn't really bother me. Whatever he enjoys, I guess. Seems to make him happy to do that.
He's down.
Maybe that was intentional. I mean, weren't there a lot of conspiracy theories about Gaz surviving, becoming Ghost? Just because of that voice actor.
I'm displacing. You're going to be without sniper support for 30 seconds. Stand by.
That no scope, I wasn't even big close.
RPG team moving in from the east.
Roger that. RPG team moving in from the east.
They're dropping in more troops west of the house.
They must be by the boathouse. Cover the west approach.
We got 240s and RPGs at the dining room window, plus L-86 machine guns.
Roger that. Use them to cut them down as they come out of the tree line.
That's a kill. I have eyes on additional hostile forces moving in your position. They're approaching through the solar panels east of the house. That's a kill.
They're moving in through the solar panels, east of the house. Roger. I'll try to cut them off as they come through the trees. Use
Yeah,
your
my
claymores
striker
in
is
your
gone.
house.
That's rude.
Plant them around the trail east of the house.
He's down.
how many hours on Modern Warfare 2? Multiplayer like 500 I think, and 2,500 in campaign-ish. Oh, there's a striker. Really adds up over the 10 years of playing it on and off.
That's one down.
I don't even know where the rest of these guys are, but maybe throwing grenades, that's terrible.
This is Shepard. We're almost at the LZ. What's your status? Over.
We're on our way to the LZ. Roach, let's go!
Especially if you used to leave the game open. Like, when I first started speedrunning this, I would often, every time I got a run I wanted to upload, I would just alt-tab, render the video, and then like forget that I had the game open for 5 hours at a time. So I've probably got like 500 plus hours that are just idle by accident from back then. Honestly, 2,500 hours is kind of, I don't know, not rookie numbers, but lots of speedrunners have much more than that in single player games. Especially in stuff like Portal 2. Speedrunning is just fun. Like, honestly, a lot of people, like it's even more common for people to have more hours than that in multiplayer games. And to me, playing the single player thing is much more entertaining. Also, yeah, I'm kind of ignoring this very important scene. My bad. Seen it too many times already. I'm gonna need to go real fast to make this a 123. Still possible though. Unless I just mess up a simple jump like that. The guy isn't even there, wow, that's lucky. This is probably the easiest level in the game. I don't think I've ever died here. And I keep bringing it up during the level to like jinx myself and it still hasn't happened. Somehow. This is probably my favourite level, and also probably the biggest choke level for everyone that does full game runs. Because clearing the breach area near the end is quite difficult. And same as a couple other levels, if I get detected here, it makes Price move more quickly. So I slow down on purpose. Just like that.
So these aren't your average muppets. No more mistakes. Let's go.
Normally he would like wait around, there's no reason taking cover and stuff, but now he's just running straight here. Can I speedrun on console? I am very bad at console. Like anytime I made videos on like Xbox and stuff, it was just to show how terrible I am. I don't know.
Let's go. Tango up ahead. Do not engage.
What is that guy doing moving already? That was weird. Also, I just look down and everyone dies. Only map that's a thing on, I don't know why. But it works here too. Just look down and everyone's gone. Oh my god, that's amazing. Just jump straight off the cliff. I'm so good at this video game, guys. That might have ripped the 123. It didn't lose too much time, but it wasn't very good. Lost like 10 seconds. That was actually pretty quick. I don't pay enough attention to the soundtracks to have a favorite, honestly. That's just... music is not my thing.
Excalibur, this is Gold Eagle. Fire mission. Target package Romeo. Danger close. That's within 100 meters of your position, sir. That's not a suggestion. Send it. Roger. Fire mission. Danger close.
Incoming! Get down!
Sandstorm activity is picking up here. It's too risky for flight off. Understood. Head for the tunnel.
Yeah, 123 is probably dead, unless I get the best endgame of all time. Let's see here. I mean, I did say at the beginning of this, I get 124s almost every time. So I was probably correct again. These RPGs are actually missing somehow. That's rare. Wow, all of them missed. That's very rare. Okay, nice. Barely going in the corner.
objective. Let's go. He's gonna get away. Steer clear of that chopper. Go, go.
Pretty sure I've already rolled the 123 just with my bad boat movement here.
You're going the wrong way.
Although I'm in front of him, so that's something. These rapids are like impossible though, you can't see anything. I might have done them well. Let's... That was pretty decent. Maybe. Well, apparently he's miles ahead somehow. This RPG is unavoidable, I swear to God. Okay, I missed. That's the first time in like 8 runs that he has missed me. Okay, now I can actually look at chat. I think I missed a lot of stuff. I do not play World of Tanks. Okay, this is still decent. This is really close. I don't think it's going to be a 123, but it's going to be really close. I think Modern Warfare is a good game. I mean, I don't know if you mean this game or COD 4, but they're both pretty decent.
I lost 30,000 men in the blink of an eye. And the world just fucking watched.
My guess is a 124.00, honestly. We'll see what happens.
No shortage of volunteers. No shortage of patriots. I know you understand.
It's gonna be really close. Oh, 124.00, I called it. Not quite. That's still, I think, my 4th best run. Honestly, not bad. So does anyone want to see anything else, like specific level or Spec Ops or something?
Soap.
Yeah, I mean there was a lot of stuff that happened. Like, I fell off the cliff here, which was like just like all time, which was like 10 seconds. And I mean I died twice. I died in Gulag and in other stuff. Like there was a lot of reasons it could have been 123. Okay, I'll do high explosive. See this. On veteran? Oh god. Playing a different game would be like a whole stream setup thing, so I'll just do stuff in this game. Nice spawn location, what is that? I've got no idea where the next guy is going to be. Right there.
Good progress, keep it up.
That was definitely a headshot, come on. Oh, 2 in 1. Easy.
3 more.
Stop stumbling towards me, that's just cheating.
Good job, team.
Okay, I'll do some veteran of this, and then I'll let's see if I can do this first try. Probably not. We'll see though.
Let's do this.
Ah, that is the wrong button.
Let's do this.
So the best strategy, I mean, here I'll try and show you the best strat for completing this on veteran. Most consistent. It's still not very... Well, not most consistent, but reasonably fast, sort of consistent way. Well, these spawns are actually working correctly. Dropping. And when you get down to 6, you go hide behind the car, and hopefully you can just snipe them all. That was clearly too high.
5 left.
If they come through the middle, you're kind of in trouble. Because they get way too close, way too fast. I'm probably going to die here. I can't believe I didn't die. I bound a key to a quick load, which is not allowed in full game runs, but it was for practicing the window shot and takedown. God, the reaction time on veteran is just illegal. So you can, they pretty much don't hit you if you sit under the car like this, but then this guy's just sprinting at me, which is incredibly rude. He was, okay, too far, oh shit. You were way closer than I thought. Are you kidding? Didn't even get flashed.
2 left. 1 left.
There we go.
Not bad, but I'll
Still
do
under 2
better.
minutes. So someone suggested some other stuff further up, but I forget what that was. Definitely getting world record. Yes, it's gonna take a while, I think. Yeah, let's do a little bit of pit, because why not?
Let's do this. Good job, team.
Show you how I do it? I mean, it kind of depends on where the targets are. Like, so my consistent but slower way is to do this all-in-one jump like that. I mean, there's a bunch of different ways I can do it. And yeah, it really depends on where the targets are. I don't like multiplayer, all play it.
Ready up.
So yeah, if I was going to try and complete this consistently, I'd be doing it like that. If I was going to go for world record, it would be something more like this. No, that messed up. Gotta hit like 3 targets in one jump for one of them. That shot is always a bit ridiculous.
Ready up.
The USP, by the way, is not an accurate gun. A lot of runs just get ruined at the ending here because even if you aim correctly, it just kind of misses when you try and go quickly.
Ready up.
Someone made a task for this. I mean, a 14 is possible.
Ready up.
Technically speaking, you can get 13 by just running through it.
Let's do this.
So I don't know what a task would get. Probably a 13 should be possible with a really well done task. God, the USP is just missing everything. It's so bad.
Let's do this. Ready up. Ready up.
There is no AA12 here. That's campaign version. Sub-minute or hidden? That's not possible. Well, not for me anyway. Sensitivity on 10? Is that a console thing? It's on like 2.8 for me. Yeah, AA12 is in campaign. Perfect kills on hidden. I can try. Pretty, little bit random, but I don't know why I'm loading into this. It's going to take like 2 minutes to even show you guys the AA12 here. Just trust me. SSDD has more weapon spawn the second time through, and you get accuracy bonuses.
Ready up. Careful. Watch for post-marking radiation pockets. If you absorb too much, you're dead. Double kill.
See, like, why was that not a perfect kill? Who knows? Game bad. Wait, am I even doing this on veteran? I don't know. I might not be. I'm not getting shot at. Let's see. It might be veteran. Start it again just to be sure this time.
Let's do this. Careful. Watch for post-marking radiation pockets. If you absorb too much, you're dead. Double kill.
That was
Excellent.
one good again, somehow. I don't have the record on every mission. I have had the record on every mission at one point. Where's this guy at? Yeah, it's just completely invisible and still destroys me. Of course. I think I got him. Did he even die? He did. Somehow that's a perfect kill. Like, why? It doesn't make any sense. I can't really say which is the worst because I haven't played them all.
Perfect.
The campaign I enjoyed the least
Double kill.
was Black Ops 2.
Perfect. Triple kill. Good job. Perfect. He's down.
Yeah, YouTube gets more people, but
Double kill.
I don't know.
Excellent. Good night.
Nice aim punch there. Like, literally nothing I did actually mattered. Okay, here's my faster way to do veteran.
Careful. Watch for post-marking radiation pockets. If you absorb too much, you're dead.
Multiplayer is never. I am taking the wrong path, I think. Almost died. Yeah, basically just break the game. Definitely in campaign runs, definitely take down. The window shot just does not work for me. Also, just wait, it gets better. There's more game breakage incoming. I remember how to do this. Which I probably don't. Just bounced me off. Like, I don't know what is up with that. Yep, now I'm in trouble. What a cheater, seriously. That is ridiculous. So this jump, I should be able to land like up there. There's like a hole in the wall, but it just bounces me out, and I'm not sure why. Okay, cool. And that thing I'm landing on is like a tiny pixel. I'll give this one more quick try. It should not be that difficult. I don't know why it doesn't work sometimes. Okay, nope, that's boring. I'll do a quick run of a state takedown, and I'll do regular takedown.
Let's do this.
That guy is literally invisible. He spawns there fairly often, but I never see him. I definitely hit that guy. Come on. Yeah, nice.
One more. Good job, team.
I don't think anyone's done a 100% run. Like, that would probably just be all intel or something, and no Russian. Okay, let's do takedown. I actually did it well in this run that I just did, but I might miss the window shot. How often do I do co-op? Not super often. With COD, you pretty much need people with looping.
Goes to plates of the match.
Copy. Any side row has right-hand man.
Negative. It stopped twice already. No sign of it. Wait, it stopped again. Stand by. Got a positive ID.
whoever these guys are, they're not happy to see him.
Ghost, we have a situation here. Get down! Get down!
So I need to aim at a specific point in this window, but I'm pretty sure he teleports randomly. I did it. So that's like 50-50 for me, but I got it the last 2 tries. But then the rest of this is just... This is just a high risk of getting meleeed and dying. Like higher than most missions. Probably is the riskiest one for me.
Roach, we've got Rojas's location. Headed west along the upper levels of the favela.
Bravo 6, be advised. We engaged enemy militia at the lower village.
We'll keep it from doubling back on our side. Keep going, cut him off up top.
Usually that section is where I get hit. I didn't, so that's decent. like that. So I got shot. I took like 1 damage from getting shot, and then he was able to one-tap me with the melee. So that just happens sometimes. That dog is not getting hit somehow. That's kind of ridiculous. Meleeed me again.
No time for backup. You're gonna have to do this on your own. Good luck. Roach, watch the rooftops. We've got a few close calls with RPGs and machine guns positioned up high. Royce, give me a sit rep. Over. Roach, fire Gulag. He's making a run for it. He's heading your way. Go, go to the motorcycle.
Lots of militia, but no sign of Rojas over here. Over.
Rojas, wait. Safety. Ghost, I'm going far right. He's gonna get wide. Copy that. Keep stuffing. Let me know if you see him. Out. No, he's not. Clutch, we're gonna climb over the summit. Keep pushing him that way.
Multiplayer, probably never. Almost certainly never. Yeah, let's try, this may take a while, but I'll show you the Gulag skip that I was trying to get. Honestly, I don't know about that. You'd be surprised how much I don't remember about it. Oh, I could try that next, I guess.
Good kill. Hornet 2-1, you're cleared all the way in. Good luck. Out.
Snatch and grab. Okay. I'll use my illegal quick saves to show off this trick, but it's going to take like 3 minutes to get there.
All snipers, McTavish, stand by.
They almost get hit by the RPGs again.
Stabilize. All snipers, clear to engage.
Okay, that was kind of...
Shift right. Stabilize. Shift right. I see 4 hostiles on the next tower. Shepard, get those fighters to cease fire immediately. That was too close.
I'll try to buy you some time. One man in a Gulag doesn't mean much to the Navy at this point.
Bloody Yanks. I thought they were the good guys. Ghost, cut the chatter. Stay frosty.
Second wave going in. Stand by. 10 feet.
I know, right?
2-1, touching down at target. Team 1 is deployed.
I swear I'm kind of cursed with getting sub times in a lot of things, like Mass Sniper. Like how I had 20.0 on Charger Set or 15.0 on Stay Sharp for the longest time. It's happened to a lot of things, really. The world record for full game is 122.46. Yeah, it's actually these splits I was racing against here.
Cell clear. All right, I'm patched in. I'm tracking your progress on the security cameras.
Copy that. You have the location for prisoner 627?
Negative, but I've got a searchlight tracking hostiles on your floor. That should make your job easier.
Roger that. Stay sharp. The prisoner may be in one of these cells. Ghost, we've had
But yeah, that was really a huge fluke of a run. Like 123 is really good, and I've only gotten 2 of them. To skip a whole minute ahead of that is kind of ridiculous.
Got it.
Let's go.
Kojak, target at 11 o'clock. I got him in my sights. Cell 4D is clear.
Not even any kind of SMG, that's rude.
Talk to me, Ghost. These cells are deserted.
Got it.
So here's the skip coming up here. See if I can get it.
Squad, head for that armory down there. Move.
See anything you like?
Bad news.
That armory down there. Move.
See anything you like?
Bad news.
Probably going to take me a while.
Three. No
Very
4
difficult.
hostile squads converging on your position.
Let's go. We're too exposed. Ghost, open the door.
Bloody hell. They've locked it from
I
the
did it.
hard line.
Okay, so you get up here.
They're already here.
You gotta like jump over that first step, it's kind of weird. And then you get blocked by terrible people. And I'm doing this way too late, so it's not going to work super well. And then you can just walk through this wall because reasons.
Be advised, you got more tangos headed your way.
You have to stay in the middle of these beams here. The roof isn't solid. And then you jump on top of this box. And then you do this.
Almost there. Routing through the auxiliary circuit. Ghost here. Recommend
It's not as good as it looks because you get teleported back to here. You can't complete the level unless you take that thing down. But I was able to
got a man camera feed in solitary confinement is dead.
despawn all of these
Power
guys
in that section.
and just run through this part much more quickly.
Navy isn't in a talking mood right now.
It saves around 10 seconds if you can do it really well.
Bravo 6, they've agreed to stop firing for now. Keep going. I'll keep you posted.
You also get this shower line here more quickly, which you need to wait for normally, otherwise you soft lock. So yeah, let's see if I can do it again more quickly.
Squad, head for that armory down there. Move.
See anything you like?
Usually you need to get it like second or third try to actually do it fast enough to do the full skip.
Anything you like?
Bad news, mate. I'm tracking 3. No 4 hostile squads converging on your position.
Let's go. We're too exposed. Ghost, open the door.
Bloody
And now I'm
hell.
having issues getting over
They've
that.
locked it on the hard line. I'll have to run a
So the
bypass.
problem is,
They're already here.
you have to clear this wave as quickly as possible, which is very difficult unless you get the skip really quickly.
Be advised,
That was honestly kind of fast,
We're gonna need more cover. Grab
but a lot of that is relying on RNG of your teammates actually doing things, which is never a good idea.
shields.
I can probably just like say screw these guys, yeah, like that.
almost there.
Normally I kill them, but I don't think it's required. Oh, that was bad. Yeah.
Forward by rappelling out that window.
Not getting nearly far enough there. Now I'm gonna have to reload this.
Target neutralized.
Got a man camera feed in
Still
solitary
despawned all these
confinement
guys, which is nice.
The power must be down in that section.
Roger that. Squad, switch to night vision.
Get the Navy to cease fire.
The Navy isn't in a talking mood right now. Stand by. Bravo 6, they've agreed to stop firing for now. Keep going. I'll keep you posted. Out.
The old shower room's about 30 feet ahead of you on the left. You'll have to breach the wall.
I am doing good. Also, I may as well show off the soft lock that we get. You go too fast here.
I'm tracking 3. No, 4 hostile squads converging on your position.
I thought I had that. It's weird. Oh, there we go. Getting better at it every time.
Bloody hell. They've blocked it from the hard line. I'll have to run a bypass.
They're already here.
Be advised, you got more tangos headed your way.
We're gonna need more cover. Grab a riot shield. Grab one of those riot shields.
So if you don't stay on top of this box as well, you don't teleport back. So that's a method.
Almost there. Moving through the auxiliary circuit. Ghost here. Recommend you bypass the lower floors by rappelling out that window.
Wait, I messed up. I don't think I stood on top of the box properly. Okay, that's neat. Well, let's see what happens here. This will probably just cause the regular soft lock. So there'll be no riot shield spawning. Yep. And so when I get down to the next part, it just hasn't loaded in the map correctly. And then you fall through. Run over. If you get that soft lock, that's like so much time loss. If I go last checkpoint here, I'm already past the point where I soft locked, so I have to restart the whole level. If firing is just too inaccurate, and when I'm in midair, like, it doesn't lose time to aim down sights. The next stream, I honestly have no idea when that's going to be. Possibly tomorrow. Maybe not.
Squad, head to that armory down there. Move.
Bad news, mate.
That can happen too. I got the skip and Soup just
Converging on your position.
pushed me straight off.
Open the door. Squad, head to that armory down there. Move.
So this is one of the probably only 2 decent time savers left that the water record didn't get.
Squad, head to that armory down there. Move.
Very unreasonable to actually get it in a good run. Yeah, was there anything else I was going to do? I think there was a suggestion higher
Let's
up.
go. We're too exposed. Ghost, open the door.
Bloody hell. They've blocked it from the hard line. I'll have to run a bypass.
Too late. They're already here.
Be advised, you got more tangos headed your way.
We're gonna need more cover. Grab a riot shield. Pick up one of those riot shields.
Snatch and grab. Right, okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Open the door.
Almost there. Moving through the auxiliary circuit. Ghost here. Recommend you bypass the lower floors by rappelling out that window.
Like, technically a 121 is possible, but yeah, you need great gameplay and great RNG all at the same time. I pressed the wrong button again. I need to stop doing that. I honestly just need to unbind these quick load and quick saves. Snatch and grab is kind of a hassle though, because you need to. That's 160, then you can go. If it's 180, then it's just going to be slow.
This is command. Recommend you exit the area. Large numbers of hostiles are converging on your position. Get out of there now.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, I think I'm about to end the stream here anyway, to be honest. It's getting like I've been going for over 2 hours now. Do you want me to run through a Wolverines quick and explain why I do, like, what's fast to do? I could do that real quick. Because a lot of Wolverines is honestly, here, I'll do it without even strafing, just for an example of how to hang on, let me fix this real quick. Yeah, I think I'll end the stream after I do this, but you can get like a mid 6 minutes Wolverines without even strafing. It's just, there's a lot of little things you have to do correctly to save time. And being able to strafe definitely helps a little bit, just getting from point to point to save a few seconds, but overall it's actually not that important. Like I did a full run of not strafing at all, and I think it was like a 127. And that was just with me not even being used to the timings of what I have to do when I can't get there as fast. You could probably get a 125 or a 126 without strafing. Yeah, I'm just showing, like, even if you don't have strafes as fast as mine, like you don't need that to be able to get good times. So all of this is basically don't kill anyone. The more people you kill, the more likely you are to get a bad dialogue up on the roof. Which I actually got earlier in the run, just because I was unlucky. But you want to grab this sniper in the turret, wait up on the roof until you hear them saying north side. If they don't say that, you turn around and shoot a couple of guys that come out of the trucks, and it should only lose like a couple seconds. Don't have to kill that guy, but I just like to for some reason. And you don't have to kill anyone else here. It's a little bit random. You want to wait for this. Looks like I haven't had enough line. .212. So that's about 8 seconds slower than I get it with strafing. That's where most of the time save will come from. And so for this Predator missile, I aim exactly on the hedge next to the two BTRs. Just shoot it and boost it as fast as I can. That should almost always hit both of them. And you want to exit that building as fast as you can. Because if you don't exit that building immediately afterwards, there'll be some extra dialogue that Foley's talking about something, and it just wastes a few seconds. And then you've got sort of a reasonable amount of time to clear this building out. And I got meleeed. I didn't even know where that guy was. Okay, cool. So this is going to mess up the timing entirely, but let's just throw in a death here too, because why not? So it's a little hard to check if this place is totally cleared out, but if you press tab, secure Burger Town should go away pretty quickly like that. When it's on Protective VIP, kill a few of these people. It's just, the main goal now is to make the map as clear as possible. And you want to get over behind here to prevent a big spawn. And don't use any Predator missiles during Foley's countdown. Otherwise you get some dialogue that interrupts him. Like when Overlord will always say something about your Predator missiles. But as soon as Foley's countdown's finished, you can't interrupt him anymore, so it's fine. And you basically just keep spamming Predator missiles while moving towards the bus stop to try and keep the map as clear as possible. This should be fine. There's 3 left, but they'll get taken out.
Friendly convoy is Oscar Mike. 10 plus KIAs. Good hit. Good hit. Hunter 2-1 Overlord. Estimate 20 enemy foot mobiles approaching you from the southeast. Over. Remember, we got hostiles. Use your Predator drone.
You basically just keep doing this. There might be a few too many people alive. I'm not sure here.
You have an enemy patrol by that bank to the north. Over. Hunter 2-1. That's another 5 plus confirmed. Remember, use the remote controlled Predator missiles. We got incoming infantry.
I think you're allowed to have like 6 people left alive on the map, and the helicopters will still spawn.
Estimate 20 enemy foot mobiles approaching you from the southeast. Over. Hunter 2-1, this is
Yeah, this should be fine.
We got a visual on a pair of enemy attack helicopters headed for your area. Over.
Well, happy late birthday, Link, I guess. And I was just strafing because I wasn't thinking about it. My bad. Anyway. Shooting the helicopters from this position is like incredibly important because the Stinger missile travels very slowly. So if you're to the side, it will miss the helicopter and sort of turn around and chase it. And if you're further back, it will just take a long time to even get there. So you absolutely want to be standing on the hedge. Like if you're shooting the helicopters from like this car or something, that's going to lose you like 10 seconds. It's actually pretty massive. I'm going to strafe a little bit here. So if you preserve the Predator missile, you can use it up here to skip a dialogue. And if you didn't preserve it, you can still just sort of spam your Predator missile button to get some dialogue and skip it anyway.
Good hit. More than 5 KIAs.
So if you skip the dialogue of Foley telling this dialogue, I got it, I did it incorrectly. So you want to skip that dialogue there usually. So I messed up a lot of stuff here. I didn't get that dialogue skip, and I died. And this is still going to be a sub 7 without strafing. I'm not sure where Godo is. I think he's kind of stopped speedrunning code. Wow, it wasn't sub 7. Still very close. Yeah, so I think that's really important based on where you stand. That's why I always go to the bus stop and stand in the corner of it there. And also how early you shoot them. But even if you don't have a Predator missile, you can do what I did in my run earlier, which is going to take too long to show you now, but you spam the button and it will just tell you the Predator missiles are down, and you can still skip the dialogue that way. Yeah, to get the to hit the helicopter with the Predator missile, you need to already be on a sub 7 pace run. Otherwise the angle just doesn't line up. That's why I didn't show that either. That's like the last strat you'll learn on that map. Anyway, I think I'm going to end stream here. I might stream again in a couple days, who knows. I'll probably stream much more often on Twitch. If you want to catch them over there. I don't have a very Australian accent. For whatever reason. Honestly, beating the game in veteran mode is more about persistence than skill, I think. Like, there are certain strats you can use to do it more consistently, but even the most skilled people will just die randomly. Nothing they can do about it sometimes. My Twitch should be linked in the description. If you can't find it, it's just Kluger, no numbers. Yeah. And RNG in Wolverines isn't huge, it's maybe 10 seconds max that it can vary. It's just Foley moving around a little bit. It's usually pretty consistent though. I don't have a good explanation where it came from, I pretty much just made it up. And I don't know where 28 came from either, I just decided those numbers were good with them on there. I'm not doing any run right now. I have just finished doing a full game run. And it's usually when I'm streaming, I'll probably be streaming one of those. But I'm going to be ending the stream very soon. So here's a cool thing I'm trying to show off. You can dodge melees if you crouch at the right time. Like that. It doesn't work super consistently. But sometimes it can save you. If you're really in trouble. It's kind of hard to do repeatedly though. Anyway, yeah. I'm gonna end the stream here. Knife only run. I don't know if it's possible. I haven't like looked into it. It probably is. It would definitely lose a lot of time in some sections where you have to rely on your teammates to clear out enemies. I don't think it would be terribly slower except for a few specific levels. Like this level here, it wouldn't matter. I would just... I'll do the rest of this level knife only. Nice melee. Okay, this is honestly going terribly. That was just really bad luck. I don't know if I have a favorite character in MW2, honestly. Let's say Roach, because he has no personality. So yeah, this level's basically the same knife only. You need to shoot your gun at the beginning section in the tutorial. That's for sure. So like, technically knife only has failed there. I messed that up, but I heard something I didn't. This is going to be slow anyway though. I probably shouldn't go up there immediately. Damn.
Let's go, let's go!
I'm running MW2 at GDQ actually. Which is partially why I'm doing the whole streaming thing. Hello, Russia. Okay, anyway, yeah, I'm ending the stream here. I might stream again in a couple of days or something. More likely on Twitch.